Hi guys, this is Sunny here from the Master Trader, and I'm going to show you how we could have traded Nifty today intraday. Right? So as you can see here, this is the chart of Nifty spot, and it's the 5-minute time frame. Okay, and today, well, as you can see, we had a big gap down day. Right, Nifty gap down almost 140 points from yesterday's close. Obviously due to global reasons, but we're least bothered with that, right? We want to see the chart and see how we could have traded Nifty today. So anyways, let's get into it. So as you can see, because the price gapped down so much, initially in the first 1 hour, right, Nifty was just rangy, right? There was no direction at all, right? It was trading in a very small range, right? From here to here, right? So Nifty wasn't going anywhere. So what do we do in this case, right? Well, one thing what we can do is we can either wait for this range to break, okay, or what I did was I waited, right? I waited until a good setup was formed. So because Nifty gapped down, right, our overall bias is negative, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for shorting opportunities, right, if it provides. Though I know it's gapped down so much, but still the overall bias remains negative. So what I saw here was this trend line going, right? I connected these higher lows, right, and created this upsloping trend line, right? So I waited, right? I waited for this trend line to break, and I knew that if this trend line would break, there are good chances that price may go down, right? And up to what level? At least till the lower range here, right? The lower range, right? You can call this the opening range, so the lower part of the range, right? So we could have expected price to go at least till this range. Right now, and that did happen, right? Let's say the breakout happened around 9987, right? And the lower end of the range was 9960. So a good 25-30 points there, right? So we could have easily booked that intraday. Right now, as you can see here, the lower range, right? This is going to act as support, right? Because this is our range. Right? So the upper range will act as resistance and the lower range will act as support, right? So now as you can see, as price did come down, price did bounce from here a bit, right? It did find a little bit of support, right? Again it went back and again it tried breaking the range, right? Now as you can see here, this green candle, right? Now what it's doing is it's trying to come back into this range. Right, it's trying to come back into this range and trade above it. So our second trade, okay, our second trade could have been right here as price started to come back into the range. Right, what is this saying? This is saying that price does not want to sustain below this level. Right, we can call this a breakout failure, where price does not want to trade below this range and it wants to come back and trade above it. So our second trade could have been a long right here, right? As price started to come back into the range, we could have longed somewhere here, right? Where will our stop loss go? Stop loss can go right below the low of the day at that time, or this swing low, what we call, right? So we could have taken this trade accordingly. And if you want to trail, you can trail it, you can keep trailing it until we get a sell signal. Now, where does a sell signal come in? Where we start to see sellers start to come in, right? And nowhere until here do we see some major sellers start to come in, right? And this is a nice, let's say we enter at 9965, right? This is a good 60-point move from here, right? So you could have booked good gains had we taken this trade. Okay, now where does my third opportunity come in? Okay, I'm just going to delete these lines for a second. Okay, now I see this here, right? And let's forget that we've entered long here. Okay, let's forget that we've entered long here. If I had missed this, where could my third opportunity have come in? Right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this trend line here, okay, connecting this top to this top, right? And then I'm going to connect the bottom here to this swing, right? So now what I have here is, right, I have this channel going, right? I have this downward channel going, okay? And what happens here is, if it breaks either side of this channel, either on the upside or the lower side, right, that can give us a good trading opportunity. So now, as you can see here, right, the channel gets broken on the upside. So I could have entered on the break, right, on the upside, and I could have entered long here. I could have put my stop just below this candle, right, this swing low, and we get a good 9993 to 91027, right? So we get almost a good 30 points here. Okay, so you know, this is one trade we could have taken, right? So overall today, if we go to see, we got 3 very good, very safe and good risk to reward trades, right? We can get more opportunities, but do we need more? Not really, right? If we sit patiently, right, and we analyze properly, we can get very good trades in Nifty every day, right? But we have to be patient, and we have to wait for the right opportunity, right? So these are a couple of ways we could have analyzed Nifty today intraday and taken some trades, right? Do these trades always go in our favor? No, right? But do we get good opportunities? Yeah, we do, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are learning from this. Again, I'm saying that yes, this is an analysis post what has already happened, but this will help you to see things in live market, right? Now that you're seeing it here and you're understanding it here, you can start to apply this in live markets and see how it works for you, right? There's a lot more detail, a lot more analysis, but this is just a very basic form. So use it to your benefit, right? So anyways guys, thanks for watching. I'll be posting these kind of videos every day. So that's it. Thanks a lot.